The reason why we think Trojans are so interesting is we believe they formed over a wide range of area in the outer solar system and got captured in the Trojan swarms as the giant planets moved around early on.
In my mind, I'm hearing all this, and I'm already pretty excited about this. It's like, well, gee whiz, this is all kind of sounding like that movie 2001: A Space Odyssey. Okay, there's this mystery out at Jupiter. There's this discovery. It's a discovery mission, for God's sakes. And they all kind of trace back to the origins of life on Earth. And then he says the thing that cinches it for me. He says, oh yeah, and the principal investigator, Hal, you're gonna love him. You and he talk the same language. And I've just heard the word Hal, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh God, what are the chances that his last name is 9,000? Turns out it wasn't, but it's true. He and I do speak the same language. We speak orbital mechanics. And as soon as I found all of those little pieces of information, I was hooked.
To find a path through the solar system to intersect, 6 asteroids is really what this is all about. And I don't know how he did it, but he found a path that for this small of a spacecraft, and it's not a particularly big spacecraft, somehow manages to intersect 6 of these asteroids in a single mission. So actually find a way to get to them for this amount of money was really the eureka moment that gets us to this point where we're actually starting to build the spacecraft.
I didn't know the difference between a good Trojan and a bad Trojan, but in one of my early discussions with Hal, he broke it down, and he basically gave me a list of a dozen asteroids to visit. I worked my way through the list, and sure enough, there's this Trojan asteroid called Orus, and another Trojan asteroid called Eurybates, and I tried them. I ran a trajectory from Orus to Eurybates, and ran it down, and lo and behold, it came down very close to Earth's orbit. I was having to look at, okay, given this trajectory, is there anything else we come close to? Says, oh, look, we kind of come close to Lucas. So I'd go ahead and retarget this trajectory, re-optimize it. Now I've got 3 Trojans I'm visiting. Go ahead and now look at the trajectory, run it through this new trajectory once again. Oh, look at, now I got Polymail. Finally, I said, well, gee whiz, it'd be really nice to visit something over in this L5 space. So I ran the trajectory out in that time frame. Now 6 years later, and sure enough, in that time frame, all of a sudden, Patroclus and Menecius show up as things that we fly close to. So this picks up here on October 16th, 2021, when Lucy will launch. Our first leg of the trajectory is just a 1-year Earth-to-Earth leg, in which case Lucy doesn't get too far away from Earth. There we just did an Earth gravity assist. That's adding energy to the trajectory. We come back. Now we do another Earth flyby, and that sets us up to visit our first asteroid, Donald Johanson. That's sort of our practice asteroid in the main belt before we get out to Trojan space. So this trajectory allows us to come through, fly through L4 space, visiting Eurybates, Ptolemy, Lucas, and Orus, before dropping back down, coming back down close to Earth. We do an Earth flyby, and that sends us out to L5 space, where then we can clip and visit Patroclus and Menecius.
Lucy, I believe, is breaking the record for the number of individual objects in orbit around the sun that it's visiting. And we were amazingly lucky in the sense that there was this one alignment that we are targeting, and if you look at all the other alignments, they're nowhere near as interesting. And so what I like to say, it's a little joke when I tell people about Lucy's trajectory. So I've sort of been praying at the feet of the celestial mechanics gods, and they are paying us back by allowing us to get this rich trajectory. If we don't do it now, we'll never be able to do anything like this again.